Lead to Learn 2020 Administrative Staff Development Program. I once again welcome you all to this wonderful program. On behalf of HR team and Center for Teaching and Learning, today I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished speaker, Mrs. Ambika Bhatia Chopra, an alma mater of the Department of Mathematics, Miranda House, Delhi University. She has been working as a faculty for mathematics, statistics, operations research. The list is never ending. So she has been working in the Jagan Institute of Management Studies for more than 16 years. A passionate person for learning and sharing knowledge, is currently pursuing her PhD in mathematics in lean supply chain for healthcare with Six Sigma. She also has MPhil, Masters and graduation in mathematics from Miranda House, and she has done her MBA and postgraduate diploma in operation management with O-level to her credits. She also has a Green Belt Six Sigma from the prestigious Indian Statistical Institute, Delhi. She has developed skills in softwares like SPSS, where she conducts workshops for MBA students. She also has various articles and publications in journals of repute. Ms. Ambika has been a knowledge motivator for students of MBA, MCAs and undergraduate students. She had been associated as a mentor to international students of Stratford University, and she has also been associated with Inkpot Solutions as the content developer and quality mentor for various subjects for undergraduate students. Recently, she was awarded as Innovative Educator Award in Delhi by the GTF Summit 2020 and the Young Faculty Award at the 13th Rashtriya Shiksha Gaurav Puruskar Award on October 2020 by CEGR. She is a team builder for various multidisciplinary events such as cultural festivals, seminars, workshops, and guest lectures. She is a keen believer of the promotion of quality education and the career development of the students. I once again welcome you, ma'am, to this wonderful program, and thanks for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion with your presence.
Thank you so much, sir. So kind of you for these words. And I'm still a learner. I will not say I'm an expert. I'm dealing with the experts today. So I'm still in a learning phase.
Over to you, ma'am.
I'll appreciate, sir, if all can at least open some Excel work, because they can like work simultaneously. Is it possible with them? Or only they'll be listening to what we are doing?
No, most of them are sitting in front of the computer. So
yes,
parallelly working. Yeah. But thoda sa dheere.
Sure, sir.
Stay with the system.
Sam sir, I'll do one thing because and thanks to Sam sir, because I've got this opportunity because of him, and he's a great mentor. He's a great motivator for all of us. So really, thank you, sir. I have already conducted a few sessions earlier with him regarding the IT tools and techniques and how to use ICT and all in mathematics. So really, thank you, sir. Sir, hope my connection is fine with you.
Perfect. All of them can hear. Yeah.
Okay, sir, I'll start with some very basic, and I'm sharing my screen. I'll share this data if it's required at the end, because this is just a basic data I've taken. And I'll be doing some random data also with everybody. So will it be okay? If you want, I can share the screen, share this data as well later.
Yeah, and Ambika ma'am, all the participants can unmute. All the participants can unmute their audio video, so you can talk to them. You can communicate. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Perfect. Okay. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, please. Yes, it's visible.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, first of all, I would like to know, as I have been told that you all are well aware about Excel. Can you tell me how many rows are there in Excel? Srinivasan sir, or maybe Chandrasekhar sir, anybody can answer. How many rows are there in Excel? Sir, any idea?
65,000 yearly.
Okay, sir, that's that. I'll take one option from you all.
More
Any
than 10
other?
lakhs? More than 10 lakhs?
More than, not more than 10 lakhs, sir.
It's up to 10 lakhs you can add on, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Mr. Anand, can you say that? I'm taking random people out here. Exact value, does anybody know? Okay, I'll start the answer. It's 1048576. So it's almost, I'll say, it's correct. It's more than 10 lakhs. It's 10,48,576.
Krishnamurthy sir says 10 lakh 48.
So that's fine. I'll say more than, I'll accept that, sir. Samuel sir, you can give chocolates to them after the session.
Very sure. HR will buy.
Okay, sir. Okay. Next very basic question, because after that I'll start with the working. Okay. Can anyone tell me? I'll not ask about the columns now, but can you tell me that what is the minimum zoom range in Excel? Minimum to maximum zoom range.
100% zooming you can do.
Yes, sir. We can do 100% zoom in. What is the maximum range?
Maximum, okay. So
Minimum to maximum.
400%.
400%. Perfect, sir. And what is the minimum?
10%.
10%. So I appreciate, sir, that everybody is trying to work simultaneously. So they should be given some appreciation. Okay. Okay. Last facts about Excel. What is the maximum undo level we can do? I hope you all know that we can do undo with Control Z. That is the best thing there. So what is the maximum undo level that is there?
100 actions.
100 actions.
I think
100 actions. Ma'am, what's your good name?
Sunita.
Sunita ma'am. So Samuel sir, she deserves an applaud.
Sunita ma'am, okay, there's a virtual clap there. Everybody can give virtual clap. See how many claps she is getting, Sunita ma'am. Oh.
That's great. Okay. So I think we are done with the basic facts about Excel. So let's come to the data sheet now. Okay. Sir, I hope it's visible to all. Can you see me clicking on the data?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Sir, it says that this is actually an Olympics data I have taken, and it's a secondary based data that I have taken. And this is the sheet that I have. So let's start with the basic part. This data is huge. And let's say I want to check the number of, I have to select this entire data. So normally what we do, we simply drag, right? We normally simply drag. But obviously keep on dragging, it's huge one. So what we do, there's a shortcut. You select at the cell, apply Control, Shift, and downward, and you will get the complete data set. Is it fine, or shall I do it again?
Can you, ma'am, can you do
Shall I
one thing?
repeat?
Keep your mouse.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you do one thing? Keep your mouse
Yes,
in
sir.
that H column and second row. H column, H2 में डाल दो mouse.
Yes, sir.
And type there.
Okay, sir.
Control plus R. Okay, now we understand I have to do Control plus Shift plus and down arrow, up arrow, what arrow?
Yes, sir. If we want to select the down arrow, if we want to select the data at the down part, we'll go for down arrow. If I want to select the right hand side, we'll go for a right arrow, and accordingly we can work. If we want to go for the upward, we can go for an up arrow. So that is what I say.
Okay,
Control plus Shift plus arrow. I'll repeat again. You go to Michael Phelps or any data that you have. Control plus Shift. Supposing if I want to go to swimming, so this is on the right hand side, so I'll go the right one, right? Right, sir? Okay. I'll repeat again. Suppose I want to go for the down part, so I'll go to Control Shift down. Okay, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is the first shortcut that we have. Now, second thing, it happens. I think that's okay with everybody. Control plus shift plus the corresponding arrow till where we want to go. Is that okay with everyone?
Please respond others so that ma'am understands.
Yes, sir. That will be fine if anybody can write in the chat or they can just
Okay,
speak
ma'am.
up. Anything. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. Now, second problem that happens that sometimes we get lost in the data and we want to go to the first cell. Okay. So, supposing I'm here on this one, this particular, say, Daniel Woodhouse is there and I want to go to A1. Now, normally what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to simply type control plus home. The second function that I'm using shortcut is control plus home. So wherever we are, supposing I'm here and wherever we are and we want to go to the first cell, I can go to that place. So control plus home. This will lead me to A1.
Madam, control appear also working for the go for the hope, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. According to that, we can go. If wherever we want to go, if we are down or if we are up, wherever we are, we can go to the particular place. Supposing I'm here on swimming. I hope you can see I'm on F11 or maybe I'm on F16, right? So just like that, I can be anywhere on my sheet. Supposing I'm here, let me just scroll it up. Let me say I am on O9 and I want to go to A1 because this may happen that we may get lost in the data. So I'll type control and home and you can see that my box has come to athlete part. Is it fine? Is it fine with all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect, sir. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, third is because this we all require with all the data sorting and everything. Like supposing if I have a data like this, like I have Michael Phelps and all. Okay, now if I want to insert some rows and insert some columns. So what is a traditional way of doing it? We select where we want to, add it. We right click and we go to insert. I hope you all are well aware about it. We go to insert and accordingly we can do it. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type control plus. I'm writing control plus. So control plus will add a corresponding row or a column. So rather than going for shortcut of, rather than going for that right click of control, insert and everything, simply type control plus. That will add, supposing like I've done for column. Now, if I want to go for after 8, right? So I simply type control plus. This will insert a row accordingly. Okay. So control plus will add a corresponding row or column wherever we want to go. Okay. Similarly, if I want to delete this one, so I'll type control minus. So control minus will delete the corresponding row or column. I hope all the 4 steps are fine with all of you now. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay. I hope you all, I think you all are aware about it. Okay, so supposing I want to insert. So what will we do? Can anyone tell me what we will do?
Control plus.
I want to insert a column.
Control plus,
Control
ma'am.
plus. Yes. Okay, if I want to insert one more column, then again we'll apply control plus. Fair enough?
Yes, madam.
Is that fair enough? Okay. Now I want first name because this happens with all of us that we are there in we are working in Excel and a lot of data is there. I want to find, let's say I want to find about first name and surname of the person. I want to separate this. Okay. Now, I simply type the first name. That's Michael. A-E-L. Secondly, I go to Phelps. Right? Okay. Now, if we keep on doing manually, we have seen that I have more than 1400 people data. So that will consume a lot of time. So what I've done is simply I've separated these two parts of the name. And now I'll type Control E. I repeat, I type Control plus E, and that will lead to autofill of the data. This is possible only when it is next column. So I repeat, I type Control plus E, and similarly for surname, I type Control plus E. So I'll get the complete data out here. So shall I repeat this step again? Or can we try? Let's try this some random data as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Once repeat, ma'am.
Let me try on some random data. Okay, let me have it. Let me have my name for you. Okay, I'm having Ambika. Okay, let me have it like this. Okay, this is my name. I have my first name. This I have surname. Okay, let me just broaden this areas. Okay, so let me have Ambika Bhatia. Let me have Sam Sir. Let me have Anoop. Let's say Gupta. Okay, let me have some random people from the audience. Okay, let me have Murli Krishna. Okay, Murli Krishna. Maybe have Krishnan. Okay, so I type Ambika and I type Bhatia. I appreciate if all can do this till now. Can you please type it on your Excel sheets? Can you please type on your Excel sheets? I need more people. You can have we can have more names over here. So make it more easy for all of us to understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me have some more people. Let me have Dr. Satish Babu. I can write his name. Let me have Satish Babu. I'm just picking random names. Okay, let me have Mr. Krishnamurthy. Okay, so I hope you can write more names if you want to. We can have K. Sunitha. Okay. I hope you are done with this one. Are you all done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all entered? Okay. Now try after this, separate into two columns, first name and surname. First name and surname. First name and surname. Is it done, sir? Done with all?
We're doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now type Control plus E and see what you get. Control plus E. Are you getting the autofilling? Have you all got it?
Control.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So is it fine with all?
Please repeat the action, ma'am.
Sir, it is control plus E. I'll type on the chat, I'll type here. It is control plus E. But ensure that it is writing on the next column only. If I have a space in the next column, it will not work. I'll repeat again, sir. I'll repeat everything again. Suppose I have data like this and I want to fill this with the rest of the names. I have more data, I have more values to fill. So I'll simply go to this cell and I will type control plus E. Okay. Similarly, I will type control plus E to the next cell and I will get a complete data. Because it happens with all of us that we get the information from in terms of Gmail, in terms of, a lot of values are there, right? So it is we need to sort it out. Sometimes it is important because we have to present our information and we get the information of the student like Ambika Bhatia at the rate JIMS India. So we want to separate Ambika Bhatia JIMS India, right? In that case, this is going to be very useful. When we get the firm status, this is going to be really useful. Similarly, when we have employees, so we want to sort, we have like 100 employees, 200 employees. So typing each and every can be, tedious to all of us. So there we prefer to go for this shortcut. I hope this shortcut is useful to all.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, now next, let me try this. Okay, I want my data to be in caps. I want all the data to be in caps. So what function can we use here? All has to be in capital letter. Yes, absolutely perfect. We'll apply upper function, select the text, enter, and we'll get it. And similarly, we can drag it and it will work. I hope it's fine. You all are well aware about it. Upper. Right? Now let me try something different here. Okay. Now I want all the data to be in small name. So right now I have used the function upper. Upper function I have used for all capital letters. Okay. Okay. Right. Now I want all in the small ones. Can anyone suggest what function we will use?
Lower.
Lower. Very good. We'll have lower and we'll select the text and accordingly we will enter. Now I don't want to drag. I don't want to drag. I'll go to this plus sign. Is it visible to all? This in front of name, there's a box. There's a very small green color box is coming. When you put that cursor, you get a plus sign here. Can you see that on my screen?
Yes,
I
madam.
repeat. Yes. So double tap here.
Double tap. Okay.
Right. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So you'll get your value. Right. You'll get your all the values. Is that fine? So we'll apply the lower function for all small letters. Right? Okay. Is that okay with everyone? Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Now in this one, I want to create a date set. I want to create a date set. Now I need your help to do for that. Supposing I want to make a schedule and today's date is 6th January 2022. Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I want to make a schedule and I have my date here. Now I want to make a schedule for next 20 days. What is the easiest procedure to do it? What is the easiest procedure to do it? I want for the next 20 days. We'll drag it. This is what we do. For the next 20 days? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I repeat, I have one date. I drag it to next 20 days. Now I go to 20 and I go it. Okay, next way, this is the first method of doing it. This is the first way. Second way, I don't want, obviously, I have my date and I don't want anything else. So what I do, I simply type this value +1 because next date will be +1 of this, right? Next date, today is 6th, so next date will be 7th, next will be 8th. So we keep on adding it, yeah, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I do is
+1.
+1 and I simply drag it. I think that's fine. We can work on this. Okay. Now third is, this is the easy, these are easy ways. Now I want to do something different. The third way is I select this cell, like I want to write this date. Obviously I can expand this cell now. Now go to series now. Go to home. Go to fill. I repeat, go to home. Go to fill. Can you see on the top side of right top side? Can you see on your home fill? There is a fill, right?
Yes.
Can you see that? Okay, go to series. In that, go to series. There is right, up, left, everything is there. Go to series. When you'll go to series, this kind of tab will open. Can all of you perform this? Can all of you perform this activity? This particular step? We go to fill, go to series. Right? After that, we can see we want to fill the rows, we want to fill the date. Now my stop value. Supposing if I want to have the data till 25th. So 25th January 2022. I want to fill 2022. This is my stop value. And when I click on OK, I repeat what I have done. I go to fill, I go to series. In the series, I go to step, my data has to be in the rows. I'm filling a date, which is day wise. My step value is from cell 1. I want to end till 25th of January. I write this date and I say OK. Now, if I fill this way, I'll get in row wise. But if I fill this in column formation, in the column ways, I'll get my data. So I type 25/1/2022 and I type OK and I'll get all my cells auto-filled up. Will everyone try this one? Please try this one.
Yes.
Type any random date
Yes,
you
ma'am.
want. Type any random date. Supposing I want 1st January 2022, right? Go to fill, go to series, and go to columns because we want to fill in the column form. If we want to fill in the row form, we'll go in that row series one. Go to column form. Okay, tell me a random date you want to end. Tell me a random date. Tell me a random value. 13 January. Perfect, ma'am. 13th January 2022. So type OK and you'll get the value. Fair enough? Yes, you can use third method because third type is much easier because we don't have to drag it, right? This makes it more easy. Okay, problem with second type. Murthy sir, you can just simply type +1 equal to the function +1 and you have to drag it. Again, the problem is with dragging. We don't want to drag it. That is my issue. I don't want to drag it. I don't like dragging. I want something. See, keyboard is my best friend. So I don't want to drag it up, right? Is it okay, sir? Krishnamurthy sir, is it fine? Perfect. Okay. Now let's have some more shortcut on the same stuff. Okay. Now I type my same data, 1/1/2022. I've got this cell. Now type Alt plus E plus I plus S. Please perform this action. After selecting this cell, please perform this action. What you will get?
Series.
Yes, you'll get your series. So that's a shortcut of series. Okay. So instead of going to that fill section, you can simply get your series from there. Rather than going to fill and doing the series part, this is a shortcut of doing. Type Alt plus E plus I plus S. Accordingly, you will get this particular cell of fill plus series. You will get this tab out here. I hope you all have got it. Okay, Nirja ma'am, do I need to explain the second method also? Nirja ma'am? Okay, I'll do the second method. Second method is simply I have taken the function. In the second method, I've simply typed equal to the previous cell plus 1. That's it. And I've simply dragged it to the level I want to. Okay. Is it fine, Nirja ma'am? I've got this query with a few people. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I hope that all till we have done right now are comfortable with everyone. The date part. Alt plus E plus I plus S, that's also a shortcut. If you cannot perform, then you can simply go to fill part. Is that okay? Okay. So, okay, now this may happen. I go to that basic sheet again. And what we want to select multiple cells. Supposing if I want to Michael, then I want to go to coffin, then I want to go to couch. So what we do? We control this and we select this, keep on doing this cell. Then in that case, we have to, press the control function every time. Yes or no? Right? If I want to select some random cell, supposing if I want to select Missy, so I'll type control, then I want to go for this 22, then I want to go to 12, then I want to go to this cell like this. If I want to go proceed, so I have to keep on, pressing the control cell every time. Yes or no? So my one hand is occupied. Does this happen with all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I don't want this. So what we'll do, select any cell I want, type shift plus F8 and you can select any cell you want to. I am typing here shift plus F8. Select on one cell, type shift plus F8 and after that leave your hands everywhere and you can just select everywhere you want to. Try this one. Is it useful? Try this. Did you try? If we go to our own sheet, I want to select Sam sir. I go to shift F8. Then I want
can
to
you repeat again?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll do it for you. I'll do it as well. I'm typing shift plus F8. So what I'll do, supposing I want to select Ambika Bhatia. After that, I want to select Krishna. I want to select control. I want to select Gupta. These all are some random values. So what I'll do, I'll select this cell, type shift and F8. Press these keys, shift and F8. After that, you can select any random cell you want. Okay? Right? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And if I want to fill them, I can fill them. Correct? If I want to change the color, I can change the color of these specific ones also. By simply going to home and simply filling the color and filling the text. Is that okay? I hope it's useful to all.
This is a very important one. Can you please tell it again to all?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I'll do it. Yes, sir. I'll do it again. Let me do it again for you. Okay. Okay, sir. Let me have a data. Okay. Now let me have like this. I want, let's say, in this particular date, I want to highlight some random dates. Supposing if I delete this portion, now what I'll do, rather than deleting, I can simply go to control minus. I repeat, I want to remove the columns and the rows. You select the data, type control minus. It will go on, right? Now what I want to select some specific dates. I want to highlight some specific dates. I want some calendar one is there. I want to highlight them. I want like 6th is my date. I want to identify. I have an FDP today. So I'll select 6th. Now type shift and F8. All of you perform this. Shift and F8. Now randomly select the dates I want. I want, let's say 13th is one date I want. I want 17th. I want 21. I want 25. If I keep on clicking it, all these cells will be highlighted. Are you able to perform this? After that,
Yes, ma'am.
After that, I want
Up
to,
to how many rows?
So that's random, ma'am. You can type, click on any random cell you want to, because see if I have a calendar on Excel, I want to mention or mark some specific, dates. So that makes it easy, because otherwise I have to keep one hand busy with control function every time. I want both my hands to be free. So what I've done, I've selected a cell, clicked on shift and F8, right? I write here for you, shift plus F8. Okay. After that, if I have like this, so shift plus F8, I want to have some specific dates to be marked for me. I'm going to select those dates, right? Select these cells. Now I want to highlight them. I want to fill some color. So I can fill the color which I want. Supposing I want it to be in blue color. So I can fill them. If I want to change the color, text color, I can change as per my requirement. Supposing if I want a yellow color, I can do that also. So a lot of things can be done, right? If I want to select this, a lot of things can be done with the same thing. Is it fine?
Up to how many cells can we select, madam?
Approximately, we can do a lot of things. I think we can do more than 100 to 200. We can do that. Easily we can do. As per cells we want, we can do that. Because in other ways we have conditional formatting also. So it is a manual way of doing it if we want to select a something particular. Because we also have conditional formatting. Like if I want to have, like, if we also have if function, we can also have if s function is also there, which with that I'll be covering in the next part also. So if I want to select something, if I want to highlight, let's say age, like in the first example, I'll show you an example also. If I want to highlight the people whose age is less than 20, whether they're selected or not. So I'll do that also with you with some if function is there. So you can have a lot of values. There is no limit of selecting manually. You can do a lot of things with it. There's no restriction in that. This is only a manual way of doing it.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. I did try that, but
Okay,
after scrolling down, it's not accepting. That function becomes invalid.
Okay. Okay. Let me just check it for you, sir. Just a minute, sir.
Shift
Let me just
F8.
check it. Let me just check it.
Okay.
Maybe it's because of screen size, we can remove it and then we can try. Let me just try it for you. Just a minute.
Scroll
can
down,
you see on my screen?
Down, yeah. You have to scroll down, ma'am.
No, it will not work with this. No, okay.
Once you scroll down,
it's working well, sir. It's working well with me, sir. You can see.
Okay.
It's working well, sir. It's working very well.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Scrolling is another command, sir. That's why first command will arise.
So I think you can see that I've tried with more than approximately 45 cells in front of you.
Okay. So we.
Right?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it will
but
work,
maybe
but it
these
depends on how hard
keys.
you press your scrolling part. It depends on that.
Okay. So maybe we have to use the
Right?
arrow keys to select, or how it is
Yes,
done?
yes, very sensitivity. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I'll
Okay.
prefer that you reduce the size of the your screen, and accordingly you can work. That will be more helpful for you. Yeah, it will solve a lot of problem for you in that case. Okay, I hope till now what we have done is fair enough, because see, it's actually I can't help on repeating this line, because being an academic person, I have to keep on asking my students, is it fine with all of you?
Yes, yes.
Right? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so coming back to my screen, coming back to my data. Okay. Okay, I'm lost here. Now anyone can tell me how can I go to my first cell?
Control
I'm lost
home.
in the data. I don't know how.
Control home.
plus home. Brilliant.
Control home.
Home. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now I'm again lost. So I'll go to control home and I'm going to have it. Okay, now let me have this. Let me copy this data for you. Okay, let me have this one. Okay, let me have these two data now. And let me just copy it for you. Okay. Okay, now I hope you all are well aware about count function. Count. You all are well aware about count function. COUNT.
Yes,
I am typing it for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Count function. Count function. Okay. So if I want to check my count function for the second cell, second column, so I want to select the entire data. How will I do? Shall I drag it, or is some shortcut for that? I told you how to select your data. What is the shortcut? Control plus shift plus down
Plus
arrow.
down.
Yes. So you enter and you see that we have got 1428 characters or 1428 values in this particular data. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. But if I perform the same function for the first column, what will I get? I'll get 0. All of you just try this one. Go to this sheet where we have written these names. Simply type equal to count and select these cells and try enter. What is the value you're getting?
0.
0, madam.
0. Can anyone tell me why it is 0?
Because the characters won't count, right, ma'am?
Yes. Right. So we'll apply the function of count A. Rather than count, we will go for count A.
Yeah.
And now try this. You'll get your values. There are 7 names. You will find it there. Check it. If I go to the sheet again, I want to check how many names are there. So I'll type equal to count A, control shift down, enter, and I can see that 1428 names are there. Is that fine? So count A function works for strings. This works for strings. And this works for numbers. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. Fine. So let me have a new data for you. Will you all try this data now? I'll do some better function now. Now what I have some specific, subjects, like I have mathematics. I'm typing this data. Please type it simultaneously. Mathematics. Let me have English. Okay, English is there. Okay. Let me have, we call it one alphabet. We can have it like communication. Okay, I've taken English. So let me have environment.
Physics.
Yes, we can have physics. Okay. We can have like management. Just few of them to write. I'm just writing a few. Okay. There are 5, subjects with me right now, and I have a data. Let's say like this. I have mathematics. So I'm just copying it randomly. Okay. I'm just having a random data. Environment I'm having. Okay. ये मैंने random copy किया. So I request you all to please do it randomly only. Take physics. Just copy it randomly. Okay. I want physics now. Just scroll as many you want. So just have a random data. You have management. You can scroll as many you want. Okay. Suppose you want to have mathematics again. So you can have mathematics also. Accordingly, you can have it. Is anything left? We are done with, okay, we are left with English. So you want English. So let's have English also. Only let's say 2 people are there with English, right? Fine. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to check first of all the count of it, like how many alphabets I've written. So I want to check this count a function. So what I have equal to count a, select this data, and I get that 43 people have registered for the specific courses. This happens with us when we are doing some application of so what be type to find that how many students have applied for different courses. So is that fine till now? We have done count. Is it okay? Is that okay? Now what I do, I type count if function. I type count if function. So what I'm going to do is, and see what we get. Count if. Okay. My range will be this complete data set that I have. Okay. Comma, with the criteria. My criteria is mathematics. Is this step clear to all till now? I repeat, I have typed equal to COUNTIF, selected my range, and my criteria is mathematics.
Yes.
Okay, now I enter.
Okay.
What I get?
How many mathematics?
Yes, so I'm going to
7.
get how many people have done, have selected mathematics. So mathematics people are 7. Now, please don't drag. I will not recommend you to drag. Just select this cell, and I want to see, I want this data to be unique for all the values that are same for all the values that I want. I want to freeze this cell. So if I want to freeze this cell, just have this key of F4 in front of the cell you want to freeze. Suppose you want to freeze F44. Put your cursor over here and press the key F4 and then enter. Freeze the cell, press F4. Okay. After that, if you drag it, you'll get your complete value set. Just try it, please. Please try this. Did you try? Are you able to work, or shall I repeat again? Shall I repeat again?
Once repeat it, please.
I'll repeat everything, ma'am. I'll repeat for you. I'll repeat again. Okay. I want to check how many students have applied for mathematics, how many have applied for English, how many applied environment, physics, and management. So I'll type equal to count if. Okay. Select my range the way we have been selecting, that is control plus shift plus down, comma. Now I want one extra thing that is there. I want that this range should be same for all the values that I have selected. So go to F2, this particular one, you can see that range. I want to freeze this. So I press F4, I'll get a dollar sign. So if you're not having F4, if you're working on laptop, you can also type dollar also. Because sometimes with the key, with the function key doesn't work in certain, certain forms of Excel, in certain version of Excel. If it doesn't work, you can simply type dollar yourself also. So if we want to specify dollar, dollar will specify that it is going to be same for all the things. After that, I want to select my criteria. My criteria is mathematics. Now I simply enter. So I get that 7 people have opted for mathematics course. Now if I drag it, I can see that 2 people have gone for English. Or I can do one thing also. Just simply click on this cell. That will also work. If you just click on that small black box that is coming, it will autofill. I repeat, you can see this green box, you can see a plus sign. If you just double click, you'll get an autofill like this. So you can see that 26 students have opted for physics, 3 have opted for 26 have opted for management, 3 for physics, 5 for environment, 2 for English, and 7 for mathematics. Fair enough? Right?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Now, if I want to check whether we have done the correct one or not, so I'll apply check for the total. The total, we can use the sum function, right?
Yes,
So I select this data the same way. And if you see this, what I'm going to get is, I apply the sum function. What I'll get? Check for the sum function. Are you getting the same value for the sum function? Are you getting the same answer as the total number of count alphabet? Are you getting the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means it has verified that we have done a correct job. Okay, fine. So one last thing for this one. Okay, I want to check the graph. I want to find the graph of this. So I'll select this data. I hope you all aware about graph. Go to, how we're going to make the graph? Graph कैसे बनाते हैं? How to make the graph?
Insert graph.
Insert in that.
What graph will be comfortable, sir? What graph will be comfortable? Can we go for a bar chart?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Try this. Are you getting a bar chart? Try this. Are you getting a bar chart? Go to insert. Are you getting a bar chart? Can I make a pie chart also if I want? Are you able to make a bar chart?
No.
With the same values? Okay, try this one. me just expand my cell. Okay. Okay. Now try to make a bar chart with this data. Try to make a bar chart. I hope
Yes,
it's
it's
formation.
came, ma'am.
It's possible. It's came.
Possible.
It is there.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It came.
Yes. So that's fine. You can easily see that which course is having more, which is having more popularity. You go to insert, you go to this bar chart, and you get this one, right? And you can do a lot
Yes,
of
ma'am.
stuff with that bar chart, fine? We can see that management is having the more, and second one is mathematics is more popular over here. I think that's easy. Okay.
Yes,
now
ma'am.
let me, sir, do you have time, sir? Sam, sir? Or shall I continue in the next part?
You can, yeah, can take.
Okay. Okay, just last
And then
part in
we'll
that
go to
case, sir. If you just select this data, let me just tell you one more thing, and after that we'll go in the next part because I'll go for the advanced ones. Okay, so if you just select this data, can you see there's a multicolored box that's coming for you? Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It's right, quick analysis, right? So if you don't want to select this cell, simply type, I'm just writing in for you, simply type Control plus Q. Select this data and type Control plus Q. Are you getting this? Control plus Q. Right? You will get your formatting, charts, total, tables, spark lines. So that's the shortest cut that you can have. Supposing if I want to go to charts, I want to have a pie. Just click on the pie chart and your pie chart is there. You don't have to go to insert. Good? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I want something different to me. Okay, I want to go to Control plus Q. I want to check the totals. I want to check the sum. The sum is there with you. If I have just put my cursor over there, what can you see in the bold line?
The total number.
Yes. If I put my cursor on the next one, that's average. What I get? The
Average
average.
value.
If I go to the third one, that's count. How many subjects? If I go to the third one, that's percentage. If I want to go for the running total, obviously that's 43. And if I go to the more options, I can have more options like here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope it's good. Go to the, if I want to
Yes,
go for
ma'am.
table, I can go for a new table if I want. Okay. Now, this is the most interesting part for me, the formatting. The first point, just put your cursor on the first part, that's formatting. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now simply put your cursor on data bars. Don't click anywhere. Just put your cursor. What can you see?
The bar.
Yes.
Graph showing.
I want to color. I want to color. I just put there. Okay. Now I go to greater than. Now click on this one. Now click on this one. I want greater than pay. I clicked it. And I want to check. I can, I want to have it. I want values which are greater than, let's say, 5. I want to fill it with a dark red color or any red color. I can have a dark red color, and I say OK. So you can see that mathematics and management have been highlighted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that is going to tell me that what we are getting. We are getting the values which are greater than 5. Not greater than equal to, but greater than 5. Okay. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
hope similarly you can perform with the top 100%. If I don't want anything in my value, so I can simply clear it also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope that what all we have done till now is it is useful to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 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 Let me have. Okay. Last, then we can proceed. Okay. Because I have a session immediately. Thanks for that beautiful ringtone of yours. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I hope you all are well aware about copying and pasting. What is the shortcut that we do for copying and pasting?
Control C and Control V.
Control C, Control V.
That's the easiest one. Okay. Now what I've done, I've simply taken Control C. I want to paste it here, but I don't want this column form. I want it in row formation. So what I'm going to do is, rather than going for Control V, I'm going to go for right click, because Control V will copy it the same. I go to paste, I go to paste special. Okay?
Yes.
Instead of going paste, I go to paste special, and I go to paste special here. The shortcut is Control plus Alt plus V, and there we have transpose. In the paste special, we have a term by the name of transpose. And transpose is a mathematical technique which converts rows into columns. So if you type OK, you can see that now my rows are into columns.
Yeah, columns into rows.
You can say the other way also. The transpose will make it the row into column or the column into row. You can convert vice versa also. If you want to have like this, you want to convert it back. So I have Control C. Now, if supposing if I want to make from row to column, I simply go to paste special. Go to paste special again. Okay. Now I want to go to transpose. Okay. And I think you all can see that I've converted it again. So transpose converts row to column and vice versa. Is that okay? You all can try it, please. Please try this one. Transpose. You can also paste the percentage form also. You can see that in paste special, you have a lot of options. If you just select it, and if you want to like go to paste special, you can have a lot of options. You can have percentage also for the values and so on. You can do it. See, this is a very this is a string data, but if you want to have a percentage data, that is also possible. So you can go by that also. Fair enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sam sir, can we take a break now?
Sure. Maybe we can catch back again at 4:30.
Sam sir?
Abdul sir, can you?
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. We can wind
Abdul
up
sir.
the morning session and we'll connect again at 4:30.
Okay. So I hope that whatever we have done till now is like useful for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah. It's very
Okay. So we'll be going for some advanced questions also. And we'll be doing some mathematics. I think we all require some mathematical functions also to be done immediately. So I'll be helping you to install a tool pack also. That will make more mathematical functions easy for you all. So any suggestions you want to give? Anything you would like to say? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Like
regarding the speed or
Excel, like dashboard kind of things, presenting the data in a more dashboard kind of thing. I think we need your expertise on that, knowledge on that.
Ambika ji.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What we can do is all these basic formulas, whatever you told, just put it in an Excel sheet.
Yes, sir. I'll share it with
morning
you.
And then evenings, and then we'll share it with all so that we can
Yes,
practice.
sir.
And this recorded version also, we'll put it back to you and to them. And
Sure.
maybe this is the most important, even what of this is saying, that dashboards, creating automated dashboards, because they create a lot of streets.
Yes.
So actually, this is a blood lifeline, working next to it. So I think so if all of them, they're very good, but these small shortcuts will help us. So can we make it like a small booklet and give it to them?
Yes,
Is
I
that okay
have
with the
in fact more
participants?
than
They get a,
50 to 100 shortcuts with me as well. So if you want, I'll share with you. No issues, sir.
does the participants want it? Please ask them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Obviously, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Will come in very handy.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Abdur sir, can you please close the?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time and
Thank you, sir.
efforts. We'll surely have some takeaways from this program. We'll connect again at 4:30. Thank
Sure,
you.
sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, ma'am. See you back.
Thank you, sir.